YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to share with you the things that I've learned after having one of my videos blow up. Actually, two of them blew up. So two of my videos went viral, and I want to share with you the few lessons that I've learned from that. So one of my video got over 13K view, and another one goes somewhere around like 8K view. And I know these numbers are not big numbers for like big accounts, but my account by the time was under 500 subscribers, and right now it's around 600 subscribers or something. So even with my current subscriptions, the numbers are still very big for those videos to reach. So here are the few lessons that I've learned during that process. So the first and most beautiful thing that I've experienced with my videos going viral is making new friends from like different places, because my videos blew up in South Africa. So I got like a few new South African friends, which I'm very much excited about, because a few of them will be traveling to Tanzania very soon. So I'm excited to meet them. And others have invited me to South Africa, stuff like that. So I'm very much excited for like the new community, the new friendship that I've developed by just having my videos go viral, because I think by it going viral, then it gives the people the chance to also look at my channel, to look at my other videos. And I guess that gives them the feeling like they somehow know of me. So it was just good to chat with them, interact with them, and even like advise them on their upcoming vacations to Tanzania. I think the greatest lesson that one can learn with like having a video go viral is just like the fact that it gives like a lot of hope. It gives you great hope, and it actually shows you that in this life, actually, things could actually change just like one day out of nowhere, for as long as you keep on showing up. Because if I recall back when I was recording that video, the one that went viral, I didn't do anything differently. I just recorded it just as the way I'm recording this one, just as the way I'm recording all of my other videos with my phone and this tiny mic in my room and stuff. But that video went viral. So, I mean, I feel like having a video go viral sort of like shows you the greatest hope of life, that sometimes your life could change totally. If you just have to keep on showing up with the things that you want, and in a day or two, like someday, the things could change towards the direction that you've always hoped them to go. So I think that was the greatest thing, because I'd never assured myself getting over 10K views on a video this year. But then it happened, and now I'm learning from it that actually all we have to do is to show up for the things that we want, and someday, somehow, the things will work in our favor how we want them to. The third lesson that I've learned, or third experience that I've had, is the pressure to remake the viral video. Oh my God. Like now, I understand. I remember I once listened to a podcast, and this author who was like a bestseller, he was speaking about how sometimes authors feel the pressure to remake the best-selling book. And it's the same for YouTubers, I feel like, because when you have one video that has gone viral, you're like, oh my God, maybe this is what people want to see. So now you feel this pressure to remake exactly that video, but then by just remaking one video, you're not delivering anything different. Does it make sense? So in a way, remaking the same video does not really refuel your creativity, because you're just doing the same thing like number of times. So it's quite a weird balance to speak about it, because you're literally struggling to make something that will be of interest to the same audience that like this one, but also finding that balance between like things that will be interesting for that audience, but also fueling for your creativity, because sometimes creativity wants you to like try other stuff as well. But then with that pressure of like, oh my God, I want this video to also go viral, you find yourself being in that loophole. And I think for me, the pressure had somewhat of like worked in a different way, because the first few days after my video went viral, I had that sense of pressure, like, I should make another video like that one. And then I was like, but then I don't think I have anything more to say on that video, because it was culture shocks. And I think I had expressed all the shocks that I had personally experienced during my trip. So I was like, how can I remake it and be authentic? But because I've already said everything, but I just didn't know what to do, to the point that I was just paralyzed. Like I even stopped generating the regular videos that I was generating on the daily, because I wanted, or I was hoping for my next project to be as big as the one that had gone viral. But then the one that had gone viral was very specific to a trip, and I had said all that I wanted to say. That's the confusion makes sense. So I have been off YouTube for like 3 or 4 months now because the pressure got me. So yeah, that's a lesson. Another lesson that I'd experienced having my video go viral is the heartbreak of having another video don't perform the same. I remember by the time I was posting those videos, I was on a challenge for myself. I was challenging myself to post like 3 videos a week on YouTube. And to my luck, the first 2 videos blew up. But then every other video that followed after the first 2 videos didn't get as many views. And at some point, I realized that I was seeing myself being heartbroken by just seeing the numbers that the other videos are getting. But for context, it's a bit weird because the videos were getting more views than the views I would get previously when my follow account was like under 500, which was like 3 days ago. But now, because the other 2 videos had blown out, so my expectations had changed, you know. So even though I was getting good numbers compared to my videos from last year and stuff like that, I still felt the heartbreak. So I feel like just having to experience that reality gives you a lot of expectations for yourself, and then you just get discouraged when your life goes back to mediocre, you know. So that was also a hard pill to swallow in a way, but we're over it, I guess. Another lesson or experience that I had learned from like having my video go viral is like the weight that people's comments can have in your life. I remember one of my first videos that went viral because 2 of them went viral. So the first one, when it went viral, someone apparently she had an opinion about something I had said in the video, which is okay having an opinion, but then she was like correcting, she was saying her opinion, correcting mine, but in a way, she also like she inserted a way to talk about it by criticizing my hair, you know, because I said something about having a girl approach me in South Africa, and then she was like, "Oh, how the girl approach you? Look at your hair and stuff like that." She just like commented about my hair for like 2 sentences, and I was, mm. And I feel like the comment was very minor, but it's the impact that that comment had on me that I realize sometimes don't realize how the comments that we leave online have impacts in people's real life. Because I remember the following day after I'd seen that comment, I spent almost over 40 minutes in the mirror just fixing my hair. And then I was getting ready for work, and then I was fixing my hair for like 30, 40 minutes. And then at some point, I caught my phone, like, what am I doing? Like, I don't normally spend this much time on hair. What happened? And then it clicked in my head that I'm overdoing my hair today because the other day somebody had said something about my hair, and I'm worried someone else maybe might see it and stuff like that. So it really, I really saw the impact that our comments or like somebody's comments would have in somebody's real life. So I think I've always been cautious about commenting um in people's accounts because I don't believe in like circulating bad energy and stuff like that. But I didn't realize that it could get to me that much, especially because the comment was a bit mundane, but also it was a bit harsh. So yeah, I think no one is prone to it. You just face it when you face it. But yeah, just wanted to raise this so that we could like be aware when you're commenting on other people's stuff. Like these things tend to live in their head much longer. The other lesson that I learned from like having my video go viral is that there'll always be 2 sides to the story. There'll always be my side, but it's their side of the story because I remember from the viral videos that I had, I was sharing my experiences on my trip to Cape Town, and I was generally sharing my genuine experience and the things that I experienced. But people somehow felt the need to be like, no, that don't always happen like that. No, that doesn't happen like that. I'm like, okay, maybe it doesn't happen like that for you, but for me, this is what this thing happened, you know. So I feel like I had come to a point of realization that there'll always be 2 sides of the story because not everyone gets the same experiences everywhere that we go. Like we could go to the same place, same the same destination, stuff like that, but still have very different experiences. Maybe because the person who is serving us is different, or maybe it's just different time of the year. You know, like there are a lot of factors that could change that could make my experience and your experience very different. So I think I had to come to a realization that in this life there'll always be my truth and their truth, and sometimes people don't accept that you also have the right to have your own experience and to own it in a way. So that's it for this video, guys. Until next time, adios.